Welcome to Ultimate Wi-Fi Hacking and Security series. My name is Zeel, and by profession I am a certified ethical hacker, and I am going to be your instructor throughout this course. In the past few years, we have seen a steep increase in the Wi-Fi hacking incidents that has been taking place. Hackers are not only targeting home users, but even corporate companies are being one of the major targets. Due to increase in hacking incidents, we have decided to design a course where we can help both companies and home users understand Wi-Fi security in much more better terms. And in order to understand that, we'll first need to know how Wi-Fi hacking takes place. And this is what we'll be learning throughout this course. So one of the first questions that arises is to why wireless security is important to begin with. Now, as we know, most of us are connected to one or more wireless devices most of the time. This may be through your laptops, phones, televisions, tablets, and nowadays you can even find washing machines that are equipped with built-in Wi-Fis. Now, due to this ease of use, there is a mass adoption of Wi-Fi devices throughout this industry. And due to this wide-scale use, Wi-Fi devices has been a primary target for hackers to hack into. Now the question comes is, what can a hacker really do other than downloading some files after he manages to hack into a Wi-Fi? And in order to answer that question, let me show you a link. So after the Varanasi bomb blast that took place in India, terrorist group had hacked into one of the wireless connection of a resident in Mumbai. They used this wireless connection to send emails to the police claiming the responsibility for this blast. Cybercrime cell, after tracing the origin of the email, came to know that the email was sent from one of the residents of Mumbai. So after a few time, they came knocking into the doors of that resident and arrested him. Finally, after a long time, it was realized that the resident had never sent the email. However, his Wi-Fi network was hacked and terrorists had sent email through his network. So if we read these three lines, Talreja, who is the victim, however told NDTV that he is the innocent and his Wi-Fi network has been hacked. He also said everyone should have a password for their account. Well, I guess he had learned a very hard lesson to begin with. So this is the reason why we should always make sure that our Wi-Fi is safe from hackers. Now, due to recent incidents of Wi-Fi hacking taking place, people from Secure My Wi-Fi group decided to start a case study where they would choose a random area within the city of Mumbai and audit the overall Wi-Fi infrastructure. The results were really shocking. They discovered that the total Wi-Fi devices that they could find in that area were 700. Out of 700, 190 of them were totally unsecure. By totally unsecure, I mean those Wi-Fi devices which could be hacked within 10 to 15 minutes. 481 of them were categorized as less secure. By less secure, I mean those Wi-Fi devices which could be hacked, but the time duration would be much more larger, let's say for 3 to 4 hours. And only 29 of the total 700 Wi-Fi devices were categorized as totally secure. Now the area where audit took place comprises of both residents as well as corporate sectors. And the conclusion was both residents as well as corporate sectors had failed to appropriately secure their wireless devices. And we have already seen what the result could be if your Wi Fi could be hacked. And this is one of the reasons why we had decided to start this course. Throughout this course, we'll be learning on various techniques that we can use to hack into the Wi Fi devices. And after doing that, we'll be learning on how we can secure our wireless devices from the other hackers. So, one of the major challenges that we face in the wireless security domain is how can we protect something that we cannot see? So, the wireless signals are something that we cannot see through our eyes, yet we have to work harder in order to protect it. The second major challenge that we face is that the Wi Fi signals that are coming from your Wi Fi can extend well beyond the premises of your house and your office. So, in order to understand this, let me log back to my desktop and see how many Wi Fi devices can my laptop detect. So, here you can see there are 10 to 15 Wi Fi devices that my laptop can detect, even with the smaller transmitter and receiver antenna. So, coming back to the topic, I can guarantee that among those 15 Wi Fi devices, at least 6 to 7 of them could be hacked easily within 15 to 20 minutes. However, this is not our prima aim, so we'll avoid doing that. So, before we end this module, let's look at what are the topics that we'll be covering throughout the course. Now, as we had said, that we'll be looking into various scenarios on how we can exactly hack into the Wi Fi devices. In order to begin hacking into Wi Fi devices, it is important for us to know how exactly the wireless communication takes place. So, this is one of the main aims of the first three modules that we'll be covering. After that, we'll be looking into various wireless protocols and various attacks that hackers do on Wi Fi's. Once we have done that, we'll have a Hackorama session where we'll be hacking into a lot of wireless devices in our test scenario. So I'm really excited to move forward with this series.